Hi traders, it's a new week. Let's try to break down VIX indices and see if we can get setups for the week. So we are beginning our analysis with VIX 101S. And as always, we begin our analysis from the weekly time frame. From the weekly time frame. So let us begin marking off supply and demand zones. So we have a supply zone there. And then we have a demand. We have a demand down here. So that is all from the weekly time frame. And then if we go to the daily, we can be able to mark the support level, which is supporting price from coming to the demand. So that is a support level. Now, studying the recent price action, we can be able to see that price has been clearing highs. So starting from here, so we had a break of structure. So this is a break of structure. So that is a break of structure. That is a break of structure, and then that is the order block, which caused the break of structure where price has stepped in and it's the one that dished out that move. So that is the order block, which caused that break of structure. And then as we can see, price also cleared that high up there. That is another break of structure. So that's another break of structure. And then the origin, which caused that break of structure from the daily time frame. From the daily time frame, it is that. That is it from the daily time frame. That is the order block. So that's pretty much it from the daily time frame. And then if we go to the 4 hours, we can be able to see nicely. We zoom in, we can be able to see that we had a break of structure here. So that is a break of structure. That is a break of structure. Break of structure, and then the order block, which caused that break of structure, is there from the 4-hour time frame. That is our order block. Which caused the break of structure. Okay, that is the order block, which caused the break of structure. And then we have another break of structure here. So that is another break of structure. So that is a break of structure. And then the other block which caused that break of structure is that one. So that is the order block where price is currently reacting. So price is currently reacting from that order block from the 4 hours time frame. So that is the order block from the 4 hours time frame. And then we adjust the 1 hour order block. If we adjust the 1 hour order block, if we are to adjust the 1 hour order block, then it's going to be that one. And I'm going to be targeting this order block down here. I'm going to be targeting this order block. Why? Why? Because price, okay, this order block up here, I'm not targeting that. I'm seeing that as inducement. I'm seeing that as liquidity, that price will clear to come and tape us into this order block, because this order block, from the look of price, it did not mitigate this order block. So I am seeing this as inducement. So let's see what price is going to do. But from the look of things, it's looking like we are retracing. We are pushing up from this order block, but we'll see. But I'm not about to place an entry here. Why? Because I am seeing that as liquidity, that price will sweep, come and tap into this order block, and then continue pushing up. So I'm not taking an entry from that order block. Instead, I'm gonna wait for price to get to this order block and then see if I can place an entry, because I cannot place an entry at this order block because I'm seeing that as inducement or liquidity. This is the liquidity. This is the trend line liquidity that price will sweep to come and tap us into this order block, which was unmitigated. Hence, I'm not placing an entry here at that order block. So let me just go ahead and delete that. So there is where I'm gonna wait for VIX 100. The bias is in an uptrend. So there is where I'm gonna wait for. There is where I'm gonna wait for. So I'm gonna wait for volatility 101S, and then our take profit is going to be at the last swing high at that level there. That one will be our take profit. But I am seeing this order block as inducement because price did not mitigate this my order block. Hence, I'm waiting for it at that order block. So that is pretty much it for VIX 100. You can go ahead and place your buy limits at this order block. Stop loss slightly below the order block, and then your TP, you can target that high. So that's what I'm going to be waiting for on VIX 100. That's it. And then if you go to VIX 100 from the weekly time frame, you can see that for the past weeks we've been very bearish. However, price has just stepped into this demand zone. Price is at that demand zone. And then I'm seeing that as the resistance that has been keeping price from pushing up. So as we can see, just from the weekly time frame, we can already tell that price is ranging between this support, between this resistance and that demand level. So for me, when I have ranging markets like this, I generally don't like trading ranging markets because I know my strategy, it works very, very well with trending markets, markets that are forming higher highs and higher lows or lower lows and lower highs. So for a market like this one, I really do not like to trade markets that are ranging. So I like to wait. I have not been trading this VIX 100 because I'm not liking the way how it moves, the way it's moving currently because it's just ranging. And personally, I don't like trading ranging markets. So I'm just gonna observe what is happening here. There's nothing much to mark on the 4 hours. On the daily, if we go to the 4 hours time frame, on the 4 hours, I'm just going to be observing. Usually, when it's ranging like this, I don't even like to read the price because there's nothing there for me. I like to wait when price gets out of this range. Then I will know what to do. But for now, there's nothing interesting for me on VIX 100. So I'm gonna wait for it until it's ready to give me money. Then I'll come back and analyze. I like to analyze a market that is trending, just like I analyzed the VIX 100 1S. So for me, this one, I'm just going to leave it until the conditions are favorable for my strategy. Then I'll come back to it. So I'm just going ahead and leave it and see what's going to happen. But my concern is just going to be volatility 100 1S. So that's it, traders. This is a setup that I'll be trading, and I'll just be watching out for VIX 101S because this is the one that's moving favorable with my strategy. So this is the one I'll be observing. That's it. If you did get something out of this video, do give it a thumbs up, drop a comment in the comment section, and consider subscribing to the channel. And then I'll see you next week in our top-down analysis video. Happy trading.